Let's go. It worked this week. Sup. Welcome to the Sports Yammer. I am the Sports Yammer with you live every week. The days are changing. Going forward, at least through the fall season, we will be here every Tuesday. Sometimes Kyle will be leading the stream. Sometimes I. It depends on my sports schedule. The Ray fall sports season is underway. That's hilarious. Is underway starting tomorrow, Thursday, when the volleyball team takes on Lone Star. I'm really excited for that. I spoke with the head coach today. Yesterday, I shot that interview. You can check that out on the Media Logic Sports Network. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Also, yesterday, interviewed Scott Schwartz, the Ray softball head coach. This is Ray's first standalone softball team since 2020. So it'll be really interesting to see how they look. I was talking to Scott yesterday, to Coach Schwartz yesterday, and he was really confident about the team. You know, there's a lot of there's a good amount of underclassmen that they're going to have to break in, but there are also a good amount of senior leadership to guide them through. So, you know, I don't know how far they'll go, but I think they're going to steal a good amount of wins. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance, the football team, gents. Football is around the corner, and God, Ryan, I know you like preseason a lot more than me and Kyle, but gosh darn it, Ryan, I was texting you about this 2 weeks ago. Like when I was at that high school practice, the preseason bug got me, man. And like just watching that football team, seeing it live, guys, football is almost here. Football is really and real football too, which like I'm so excited for.
I've missed it so much. There's nothing like seeing that first live action. It scratches that itch just enough. You're like, all right, give me the real thing. I got a taste. Give me the real thing. And guys, we are like 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. Like, it's coming.
Yeah, I'm also just really excited with like the amount of like live football I'm gonna be able to see. Like I know like I'm gonna be broadcasting a lot, but like man, like just seeing that live energy, especially when it is like buoyed by like a strong like school presence and things of that nature, it's awesome, man. Like I'm super jazzed. The Ray Eagles, they're looking really good. They're bringing in a bunch of new linemen as well as new position players and a new quarterback. They had their scrimmage last Friday against Brush is similar to them. They're also starting new players, but like you know, it's juniors and sophomores that have been in the program for a few years. They're a bigger school, bigger players, and Ray held their own. That O line, that D line is really good. And Kyle, you know what their quarterback can do?
He can scoot.
He can scoot. That's true. I was gonna get to that, but he can scoot. But you know what else he can do?
He can hold his own in the phone booth.
Probably. That's not what I was gonna say though. He can sling that pill.
There we go.
He can sling it. No, it is wild. Like and like especially in schools, in school football, if you've got a really good line and you've got a kid that can throw it and he can throw it for distance and he can throw it with accuracy and timing, like he can thread the needle. He's got to work on timing a little bit, but he can really when he's got the timing down, he can thread the needle when need be. But like if you've got those two things, you're probably going to have a good high school football team. Because then also like their trenches are just so good. Like their running back and fullback are really good. They're going to be running a power I because they have a pro style. Words would be great. A pro style power I because they have a taller quarterback who can throw and stuff like that. So I think that's why they're more leaning towards a pro style offense. It's awesome, guys. Like oh man, like. I know it's August. There's still other stuff happening. And like I know that preseason, like it's funny. I feel like preseason practice updates are real. I don't feel like any of the games are very real. I feel like if anything, like the joint practices are more real than the preseason games. And the only reason why I say that is because of talking to both the Brush head coach and the Brush High School head coach and the Ray High School head coach, where like they both just like we're super excited because, in practice, to a degree, you're holding it back a little bit because it is your teammate. But like in that scrimmage, that's your first time. Like, even if you're just like going through the motions over and over again, it's your first time seeing an opponent. And that's the first time it's just kind of like, all right, we're trying to figure out what we have, but make sure attack. So like, it just kind of like that's why I wonder, like, are maybe the joint practices maybe more conducive and maybe showing like better data than like preseason games. Again, though, I'm going off of high school sports and comparing it to a multi-billion-dollar nonprofit. So who the hell am I to judge? Kyle, I know that you're we're closer. Oh wow! I just looked at the date. We are literally 12 days from September. Make sure you wake me up when it ends. Who said that? But Kyle, we're getting closer and closer to the foosball. Like, I know you're not like through the roof, but are you getting like? Is it tickling you a little bit?
I'm getting a little bit of a tickle, but that just might be the cough I have.
That's true. Are you feeling good?
I'm better. I'm ish.
All right. I thought you were going to keep going.
Oh, no.
If you don't, it's all good.
I am feeling a little bit. No. I'm getting closer to feeling excited about football. I feel like I personally don't get there until like the last week of August, first week of September, just because there's just so much that happens within the next couple of weeks. Like, we've already seen a bunch of players get injured, so it's really hard to get excited about something when we don't even know like who's going to be playing for most of the season.
Yeah, it's actually funny you bring that up. Transition, because now we're actually talking about the NFL. This is probably the most. Look, knock on wood. I don't want this to get any worse or anything of that. But this is sneaky. At least in my opinion, maybe I'm being hyperbolic. Where'd Kyle go? Maybe I'm being hyperbolic, though. Like, this has sneaky been a really, at least, like the last 2 weeks, I feel like this has been the most injury-plagued preseason, at least in the last 5 years. Because I feel like every other day I was seeing 1 to 2 headlines of guys going down at some sort of injury that at least takes them down for like a month. Even like even with Breece Hall, like that was like a best case scenario, but he's still out. That sucks. But like Jamal Adams, that one really sticks out to me too, because I remember I reported on that here on the radio on one of my sport reports. Like, he only got signed a couple weeks ago, man. Like, and his season's done. And like what sucks and what's crazy is KOC knew right away. Like, I don't know if you read the article, either of you, but like KOC said, like, they like knew right away. They were like, yep, that's not good. His knee went away. And like, it makes me wonder, like, is something happening? Like, or is it just like, not to be like callous, is it just one of those seasons? Because like, I'm saying that, and like, and this is just my recollection. This is just like an anecdote for me. I don't have data in front of me. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, as I'm saying this, I'm now wondering if I'm just doing what we do whenever 1 to 2 starting quarterbacks go down. Because like, I'm wondering if there's like something different that's happening this season. I don't feel like anything changed off-season rule-wise, or like anything like major that would maybe be leading to this. So I don't want to be overly callous when I say this. Enough of my preamble. But like, is this just like, unfortunately, like one of those seasons? Because it kind of feels, because like, as I'm like talking about this, I'm now making the realization of being like, oh, I'm sounding like the common man, for lack of a better term, when they think there's a QB epidemic, when really there's not a QB epidemic. There's just football happening. Someone go. Can you guys not hear me?
I thought Ryan was going to jump in.
I can jump in. No,
I can hear you.
I don't know if it's more in terms
thought Ryan was
of
going to go first.
injuries. I am.
I'm just
Can you hear
looking
me?
at a report right now.
Yeah, Kyle's on a little bit of.
Now I can hear you. Yes.
Kyle's on a little bit of a delay, I think.
Yeah, I think he's on the delay.
I love it.
It's your turn, Kyle. All right, there we go. He went out. I will go then. To what I was saying, I don't think it's more of injuries in this preseason. I think it's kind of what we've seen over the last 5 years, where you're going to have your couple big name injuries every year in the preseason, just because it is the first time people are back playing football. The 49ers being injured, to half their roster already on some sort of missing practice or IR. It's not surprising. The Chargers losing another offensive lineman in preseason. Again, not very surprising. But a couple of ones that kind of really stuck out to me that are really big deals were for Chicago, actually. Chicago had 2 significant injuries. They lost Kobe Bryant for the season, or I think until the playoffs, and he was a big addition coming over from, I think it was the Rams, to help that safety position. That's a really big loss for a guy they spent a lot of money on the offseason. And another player that they lost for, I think, at least a month or two is Kyle Monangai, who got injured in joint practice. Now, if you all remember, Monangai was a huge reason why that two-headed monster of that backfield with Swift and Monangai, helped Caleb and take some pressure on him because they could move the ball. It's really key to Ben Johnson's offense to have 2 really good backs he can rotate and run the hot hand with. So with Chicago losing Monangai for potentially the first 4 weeks of the season, that's a really big loss for them. And I'm curious to see how Monangai will come back from that injury, because it did not look good when we saw it on tape. So it's not so much the number of injuries; it's more of the players who are getting hurt, who are key additions or key rotational pieces or starters for these franchises. Like the Chargers losing Biotish, they spent 3 years, $30 million on him in the offseason, and he's injured. Again, playing against, of all teams, the 49ers, probably due to that substation, as everyone likes to make the joke about. Good thing they drafted Jake Slaughter in the 2nd round, center out of Florida, which will kind of mitigate that. But it's just the teams that always seem to get hurt in the preseason, or the teams that we see getting hurt again this year. So it's like I said, it's not like anything out of the ordinary. It's more of which players who are key parts of these rotations are getting hurt.
Yeah, so going off of what you were saying, additionally, Higgins from the Texans, oh, my damn phone, Jaden Higgins, he's out for the year. He tore his ACL. Alvin Kamara, he's out for at least a month with his with a messed up MCL.
And Jordan Tyson.
Yep, Tyson.
2 months.
Yep, he's also down. Tyler Warren, he injured his groin in practice. Some of that stuff, though, I read that and I go, they just need to drink water.
Yeah, even the Bills had a couple of injuries that they were dealing with. They lost Connor McGovern to a high ankle sprain. He's probably out 3 to 4 weeks. Might be back in time for the Texans. We're not sure. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson's been, working around some sort of ankle injury, and he's been on the field, and he just has not looked the same. And that's going to be a guy who is part of that safety tandem with Cole Bishop. So, a lot of these teams are having, it's not like the stars that are getting hurt. It's these really key rotational players that really help, these teams, be deeper and more productive, or the guys who kind of get hurt.
Well, so I guess that's why I'm asking the question and bringing it up, because it's not per se marquee names of now. Yes, you have the Camaras and stuff like that. But he's teeing off on 17, maybe 18. You don't. But I'm just looking at some of those names, and it's okay, yeah, maybe they're not the highest jersey sellers, but that's not a small loss. And I feel like the pieces that are being lost are the ones that do make a difference in the playoffs. You know what I mean? When we get to the playoffs, surprise, Timmy, who is really good at a button hook that we only used 4 times this year. We really need him in the playoffs, and that button hook wins you the damn Super Bowl sometimes. Like, am I making sense? And like, you know how what am I trying to say? Like these injuries are happening to pieces that like are kind of like to what you're saying are only going to screw and fuck teams, for a vulgar and lack of a better term, down the line. Like Jamal Adams being out for the Vikings, dude, like if I'm the NFL, all I read was I can throw on the Vikings. Like they don't have a secondary now. You know, the injury to Higgins, you know, you already have questions about Stroud. There goes a weapon. You know, Kamara, you know, he's out a little bit. He was already slowing down a little bit. But Kamara, that being said, Kamara is one of the backs that like he's aged with grace, because he's one of those backs that like learned right away, like, yo, I got to be able to catch the damn ball. I can't just run it. So yeah, like these might not be like your marquee names, but these are names that like I feel like are just sending out bat signal after bat signal to opposing coordinators. If I'm an opposing coordinator, if I'm an opposing coordinator, like specifically with those 3 players, if I'm an opposing coordinator, I know exactly what I'm going to do to all of them. And like those teams, I guarantee you, when those matchups come, I guarantee you those 3 teams eat it.
Like with Collins, we're just going to double him.
Or at least get burned in that matchup. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying with Higgins being off for Houston, like, and just kind of ties back into the Bills, like, Tank Dell's still working back. They don't really have a third option outside of Higgins and Dell. They have Xavier Hutchinson, who doesn't really put any into a team. Like, Houston's passing game, which already struggled down the road and down against the Patriots in the playoffs and Steelers in the playoffs, like, we saw how it looks. We have some questions about Stroud going into his 5th year. Like now, like he's got to work without one of his top targets. Like now that goes into if Houston struggles and Stroud struggles, how much do you put it on not having Higgins compared to how much is this actually see their set? Now the Houston Texans have a much bigger decision to make with less information available to them. Because if you make the wrong move and extend Stroud, and it really is him who's the problem, like you set your franchise back 5 years. So, like, I think the Higgins injury, I think, is probably a lot bigger than people are kind of thinking about because, again, like, Houston has the decision to make. Like, it's not an easy one to make. You give him the contract extension or you make him play the 5th year option. Like, it has big ramifications for their franchise.
Kyle, injuries, they're not happening to the marquee names, but they're still happening to names that could have an effect going down the line. Are we a canary in a coal mine, Kyle, or are we boys crying wolf?
It's tough because I see both sides of like the preseason versus not preseason because like we've had the very similar shows the first 2 years of this show when it came to like the first week of stuff. We're like, oh, the offense is terrible, and look at Joe Burrow, he's not passing well, and look at all these quarterbacks who didn't even throw 300 yards in the first game, right? If we don't have any sort of like preseason whatsoever, we're going to continue getting that. We're going to continue getting sloppy football at the beginning of the year. So the trade-off is, okay, we don't do the preseason, which if that means that we don't have injuries, I am fine with that. But we're also going to then have even more sloppy football at the beginning of the year. And we might have a first month where people are like, this is boring. What's going on? Why are these teams not doing well? I also think that this goes back to another thing that I've talked about before, which is it's really stupid that the NFL doesn't have any sort of minor league. Like, yes, we have the USFL and the Arena Football League and XFL, but it's not the same. It's not the same as like a G League or single A or double A. So if we want to have teams that are going to be much more prepared if injuries happen and not just have an injury depth like a practice squad, you need to have a minor league that you can have some of these younger players get better reps and get stronger, and then would that stop the injuries from happening? I'm not sure, but at least you would have a better chance as a team. Like we've seen so many times where a starting quarterback has gone down, and how that has completely imploded a team's chances in the playoffs, or even getting to the playoffs. Imagine having a actual backup who has had reps somewhere else, who can then you can have them go into a game and feel comfortable winning, not just winning that, but winning dominantly. So I think there are some structural things that need to get fixed, but the question is I think the first thing is having a minor league, but other than that, I don't really know how we can fix this issue of people getting injured, because I feel like it's going to happen whether or not you have preseason. It's just a lot more apparent now because there's not any actual games going on. So you have all this time to react and overreact to some of this stuff. I feel like we wouldn't be as worried if this was happening in the week 1.
Kyle, you know what the solution is?
What?
Murder.
For the minor league team? No. Bring back NFL Europe. Make that your minor league teams.
I like that.
See, I know he wants to put franchises over there. I'm not for that. If he wants to do that, though.
Yeah, I'm down for a minor league over in Europe. Bring back NFL Europe, because not going to lie, those jerseys back then, like the Reign Fire, the Frankfurt Galaxy, those things were clean, and guess who played over in NFL Europe? Kurt Warner.
Oh, and Matt, this is how we get relegation in. If your team in the top of the NFL Europe, you have a chance of moving over to stateside, and the other team has to now be part of NFL Europe.
I kind of like that.
I don't.
I'm for relegation.
I don't.
The Jets are going to Europe.
Yeah, I'm going immediately to Europe. I think if we're not the first trip, we're the second trip after the Browns.
But just think about, you get to travel to Europe now. Come on, that's a dream.
That's true. Ted Lasso that shit.
If you're going to Frankfurt, man, you're going to have some banging parties out there.
Yeah, they drink.
And also you might finally get that European crowd to sack your owner.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Oh god, I'm so tired of American football fans just being cucks when it comes to real issues. I hope we take after Europe in that sense. That's the only thing I want from Europe. That and their laws on prostitution. What? That's a joke for legal reasons. Anywho, moving on, because we're talking about the NFL. And gents, I know it is just the preseason, but are we done through week? We're in the middle of week 2, technically, right? Or are we in the middle of week 3? That's kind of a question for the class, but I should have just asked I should have done that up. That's on my end. That's my fault. Anywho, gentlemen, it's time for a game.
I was doing some research. No, I'm sorry. I'm doing some research.
No, it's all good. That was my fault. I shouldn't have done that.
Preseason week.
No, you're good. I apologize. Yeah.
No, that was sloppy.
No. I apologize.
I'm birds out, guys.
Yeah.
I've been making so much content for sports.
That's I was talking to my staff, so I totally missed the question.
I was coughing.
On one hand, it's fun, but on the other hand, I'm like, oh damn, what's in bed?
Funny, I'm seeing that content for the channel.
I gotta do that. Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I got you, Kyle.
Yes.
I thought you were doing research.
Oh, I'm here, but making sure we just finished week 2, so we're now on week 3.
All right, so we just finished week 2. We're on week 3 of the NFL preseason. So it's time for my new favorite game, Ridiculous Takeoff, NFL Preseason Predictions Edition. I don't have a soundboard. I have an I have air.
There we go.
I have air horn. All right, gentlemen, it is preseason prediction time. Oh, yeah, it's a ridiculous takeoff. We are all trying to see who's got the most ridiculous take. And why are these ridiculous takes? Because these are bold predictions we are making about NFL teams after preseason. Because that's what everyone's doing. We're in the dog days of summer. And quite frankly, we needed to fill time. So, Kyle, I want to start with you because since you're on a little bit of a delay, it'll be super silly. So, Kyle, what is your first ridiculous take? And Ryan and I will react to it with Ryan going first.
All right, so I'll start off the bid. This will be only my first bid, not my end all be all. With Haynes King winning that preseason the Hall of Fame game, not only is he going to make the roster, but at some point in the season, he will be starting over Bryce Young.
Well,
I like it. If only Haynes King wasn't injured right now, not taking any reps. He's a hammy injury. That's why they signed another quarterback.
He'll get back. Do you see how he played in college football at Georgia Tech? You only need one. He only needs one leg.
I get that. My only thing though is that I feel like Bryce Young low-key might be fixed though. That's my only thing. Do you think he's going to start because Bryce Young is going to go down, or do you think he's going to replace Bryce Young?
I am not necessarily sold on on the Panthers just yet.
Oh man, it's killing you.
I'm getting choked up on it. I'm not sold on the Panthers just yet. Yes, Tate was good last year, but the remaining wide receivers didn't even crack 400 yards. So that I don't know if that had to do with him per se, or if it was the competition that they were facing. But he technically won the division last year, so they have to face a first place division schedule. So until I see those receivers do a little bit better, it's good. If the Panthers get off to a really bad start, I could definitely see Bryce getting. Why not Haynes King?
All right, Ryan, what's your first ridiculous take?
All right. Can I make this like a two-part first ridiculous take as my opening salvo?
Sure. So part one.
Part one is that the Falcons, after watching that putrid performance put on by Tua, will finish with a bottom 5 offense in the NFL. And two, with how bad that defense looked against Denver, I think the Falcons will finish with the worst record in the NFL.
It's interesting because I've only heard the Browns, the Jets, and the Cardinals in terms of the worst team in the NFL. But you think it's good, even with Stefanski. And Stefanski, he's good with a good running back, and he's got arguably the best, if not a top 3 one in Bijan. You think their quarterback situation and their defense is that sad where, that's not going to matter? Because, I do believe that Stefanski is a real people good coach. I believe he got browned. I think he got Cleveland browned. I think he's a real people coach, not a Cleveland Brown coach.
And I like Stefanski a lot, but there is something to be said about that Falcons curse. We joke about it, but every year this team has always underachieved, and they had better quarterback play than they are getting right now. And with how bad Tua looks, if he's going to be the starter, and how inconsistent and injury-prone Penix is, it doesn't matter who your quarterback is. You could just put 8 in the box and be like, all right, Atlanta, go ahead, try to get your guys the ball. I think Atlanta's in a lot of trouble here, and especially with Pierce Jr. being suspended for the first, 8 games of the year with no pass rush whatsoever. one corner and one safety you can count on, and their linebackers being both either out for the year or not starting for 8 games, like that defense is in a lot of trouble. And when you're get down that much, you cannot rely on the run because you're going to have to pass to play catch up in these games. And the way their quarterback play is right now, I don't think they have the guy under center who can win these shootouts that they're going to need to most likely be in week and week out with how bad that defense is.
Damn, I didn't like. I
So
knew that.
I'm going.
So I want to hear what Matt says.
No, okay. Like I
Go
knew
for it,
that.
Matt.
I knew that their quarterback situation was super sad. Like I knew that. But, like I truly only thought, not like that their defense was like extra shiny and stuff like that. But like I truly thought like all right, like they're gonna just be a team without a quarterback. They're gonna be like what the Raiders were and stuff like that. But no, it's a lot worse than that. Damn. But like I think though this is the first year though with Joe Douglas as their GM. So like yeah, god damn it. Keep an eye on the Falcons, man. Keep an eye on the Falcons. Like this year, I believe you they'll be poopy, but like then Joe Douglas is gonna get his hands on them and he's gonna fix that damn deal. God damn it! Oh, sorry. All right, Kyle, go.
So, yes, they don't. They have some injury-prone quarterbacks in Tua and Penix. This is why I'm not like necessarily like. I see where you're the vision, Ryan, but I think they'll eventually get healthy and one of them will show up. And if he doesn't, we're forgetting who the third string quarterback is on this team. A player who, when Dak Prescott went down, all he did was have a
Cooper Rush.
4-1 record for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush doesn't need to be much. He just needs to. He needs to be someone that can give the ball to Kyle Pitts and Bijan and make some offense. I think. And here's another twist on this. I will say, even if it's not Cooper Rush, if I'm the Falcons, I would call the Commanders for a backup quarterback in Marcus Mariota. He was serviceable when Jaden Daniels went down, and I could see Kevin Stefanski doing some fun stuff with Marcus Mariota and making them not necessarily a top 10 offense, but a respectable offense and certainly not a bottom 5 offense. I just don't think like Matt said, Stefanski has done a lot better with a lot worse. He had the carcass of Joe Flacco getting them to the playoffs. You're telling me you couldn't get Cooper Rush or Marcus Mariota to do the same thing?
Yes. Go ahead, Matt.
So the Mariota thing is especially not going to happen because Kyle, do you not remember who the starting quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons was 2 years ago?
Yes, but they didn't have Kevin Stefanski.
I don't think they want to do part 2 of that. I don't
either.
Because if there was a time for him to rehash and be rehabbed here, and he pooped. I will say he did not have a good coach, Raheem Morris. I thought that was a terrible hire. That dude was a terrible retread. I get that like he wasn't buoyed, but like I kind of feel like he's not Darnold. What I'm trying to say, or Baker. Oh man.
Look,
Baker.
I wasn't saying that they were going to make the playoffs. We're just trying to make sure that they aren't a bottom 5 offense. I think with at least Cooper Rush or Marcus Mariota, you're not going to be a bottom 5 offense.
I would rather have Cooper Rush. Go, Ryan.
I was going to say this. I don't think Washington's going to trade Marcus Mariota because we've kind of seen it. Jaden Daniels, that was the concern coming out of college is can his body hold up to the rigors of the NFL?
And they just lost Hunter for a little bit.
Yeah, and we saw Daniels go down last year multiple times. And I think having Mariota, who knows the offense, is really important for Washington to have. As because let's face it, like they could lose Daniels week 1 with a high ankle sprain. That's just the way he plays. Like he's susceptible to these kind of things. Like Mariota's a really good insurance policy for Washington. I don't think they'll move off him to help Atlanta. I just don't think it'll happen.
Remember when they had the green lizard?
Bring him back.
Taylor Heineke.
I love Taylor Heineke.
He was scrappy. I wish he developed into a real. I wish he developed into a real people quarterback instead.
I
of
would say the trade I see Atlanta potentially making, and it's really funny if they need a quarterback. Let's say Mendoza starting week 4. Do they bring back? They bring back their old buddy Kirk O'Chains. Because some team's gonna want to get Kirk as a fill-in starter. You know, if
that team is stupid because that dude does not have a shoulder.
the boy keeps getting paid, it don't matter. He keeps getting paid.
Those are teams that should fire their accountants.
You know a team's gonna get desperate.
Yeah.
Or does Atlanta call Kansas City
and ask for Patrick Mahomes?
No, but close. I was thinking more Justin Fields.
Have fun with that. Ugh.
Justin Fields in a Stefanski offense could be fun. Better than Tua. It's better than Penix. It's better than Cooper Rush.
That would not kill me because I don't live my life like that, but it
would hurt your soul.
No, I think I would get a hemorrhoid. Just if that happened, all he had to do was listen to Patrick Mahomes, Kermit the Frog ass voice.
Yeah.
And that's his Yoda. And then he goes to a quarterback friendly coach like Stefan. God damn it.
I can already see it happening.
Matt, what is your opening salvo for ridiculous takes?
The artist that brought you Tyler Shuck.
Oh.
Gentlemen, I bring you this year's Tyler Shuck in Carson Beck.
Oh.
And I think it's going to happen so much sooner. And I low-key think Jacoby Brissett gets 3 weeks. I think Beck not only is the starter, I think Beck does too good. I think he does too good for Arizona. Because I think Arizona technically wants to tank this year. I think that they're one of the teams that they want to finish in the top so that they can tank for Arch or Dante or shit like that. But I think Beck is too good. I'm not saying he'll be a Pro Bowler. I'm saying he's gonna make them he's gonna be too good. He's gonna be too good, and he's gonna be QB1 before October.
I don't hate that take. I
don't either.
I don't think this is as ridiculous as you think it is, because Beck has been playing decent so far, and it's
that is going to make him good.
Beck wasn't okay. He wasn't always the problem. He was partially the problem with Miami, right? But we've seen enough of
and Georgia. You can't take that away.
No, right? He was the problem in Georgia. That second year, he was the problem.
No.
Yeah, no, you're right. That second year, you're right. You're right.
But
I forgot.
But also, for every game that he was the problem, he was also part of the solution. He had a lot of good flashes, and a wide receiver core that should hopefully be getting better with Michael Wilson, Marvin Harrison. You still have oh my God, what's his face at tight end?
Trey McBride. My boy.
My boy.
Oh, I gotta wear my Trey McBride jersey next time.
Dude, I could probably go to Colorado State and get a Trey McBride jersey. They probably sell those.
I have his Arizona rivalry jersey. I think it's mint.
Nice.
But you also have a 3-headed monster in Jeremiah Love, Connor, and Tyler Algier.
Who's got a high ankle sprain?
Jeremiah Love
has a high ankle sprain after his first preseason game.
You still have Connor, who has been very serviceable. I'm not like Matt said, I'm not saying he's going to stun.
I thought James Conner signed somewhere else.
No, James Conner, I believe, is still with the Cardinals.
I thought they brought in Algier to Conner left.
No, but I'm pretty sure he's also still
I
there.
could be wrong, but I remember that's the reason why they brought Algier in. Most of the lost Connor.
He's
I
still,
could be wrong, but
he's still
I feel like it's wrong. Oh, he is? Okay.
Nope, he's still with the Cardinals. He's still with
Yeah,
the
he's a
Cardinals.
Cardinal.
Yeah, all right. That's actually surprising.
He is working
So
his
you
way
have
back
a
from an
three-headed.
injury that required surgery and ended his 2025 season. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because he was a running back and it butt fucked me.
And also, I believe still waiting in the wings somewhere. I know he hasn't really gone off yet, but Trey Benson's still on that team, who is supposed to be a really good running back coming out.
I don't put much stock in the Trey Benson hype anymore.
Again, I'm not saying that they're not going to be world beaters, but a LaFleur is a LaFleur. They're all good at offense. I'm not, again, in that loaded NFC West, they're not going to get out. But are they going to be competitive? And that might be the best of these starting quarterbacks. That wouldn't be the most shocking thing.
No, I like that. I like that hot take, or let's call it a lukewarm take. I think the Cardinals will want to see what they have in Carson Beck if they're going to be as bad as we all think they are. They're drafting high. Because, again, I'll say this, like, even like for you guys, the NFL season started like in preseason. For me, it's been with summer scouting. That's what I've been doing. I've been looking at the upcoming players for the next year's draft. And I'll tell you what, if you find a quarterback in-house right now that you think you can win with, how loaded this top end of the draft is going to be. You have legitimate, like, generational talents at least 4 different positions in the first round right now. You got Leonard Moore, corner from Notre Dame. You got Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver from OSU. You got Stewart from Ole Miss or Mississippi State. Oh, sorry, South Carolina. Dylan Stewart, who is like got Jadeveon Clowney type of athleticism and like insane like athletic tools. So like if you find, I think the Cardinals want to get a look at Carson Beck and see if they're going to finish in the top 5. Like, do they look at a Leonard Moore to shore up the secondary? Do they look at a Dylan Stewart to help that edge game? So like, I kind of like that take with Carson Beck getting some run to kind of see if he's the in-house solution. So it frees up Arizona to really tackle some other needs on that roster.
All right, Kyle, what's your second ridiculous take?
All right. So Ryan actually helped me out with this one. So you were talking about Kirko Chains going back to the Falcons potentially.
Oh.
I don't see that happening, but I might see another older quarterback who could get traded because we saw that this Pennsylvania native had 3 touchdowns in a game against Green Bay. So, my friends, Steelers aren't looking too hot with a lot of their stuff. So I think there's a chance that Rodgers gets benched a third of the way through the season. Drew Aller comes in, rocks out, becomes one of the best Penn State quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, at least in his first year, right? Looking good. And Rodgers, not happy with being benched, gets sent to the Falcons.
Oh man, I really want that to happen. I don't know if that'll happen just because like the Steelers don't like care about like drama like that, and like even though they had to rename their stadium, it's still owned by the Rooneys. So like it's still the same ownership group, it's still the same families. So like I don't know, because like that's a very big culture move. But it's also but it's also Aaron Rodgers, and like he's just getting weirder and weirder. This is what I don't like about like powerful front facing people. Like when they go through a midlife crisis, so do we. Like what the fuck? Like it sucks. I can literally see it. Like I'm leaning more towards no, just because like of the Steelers, but also so much weird stuff has happened with Aaron Rodgers, even with established brands. Because even like while he was with the Packers at the very end, he was still weird and a dickhead.
I love the hot take of it all, but like I just don't see Rodgers signing off on it. I don't know if he has a no trade clause in his contract he signed. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. That's to get him back so he could finish his career with the Steelers. I don't think he would sign on to get moved to the Falcons, especially him citing McCarthy was a reason why he came back. Like I don't see Aaron in the final year of his career just signing off to go to a team that, let's be real, is probably not going to be very good this year.
But counterpoint: if I am Rodgers in my final year, do I want it on a sub 500 team? Who, let's be real, their offensive talent isn't incredible. If I go to the Falcons that are in the NFC South, that is kind of up for grabs. We keep saying that the Saints are going to be the team, but until I see Shuck do it for a full season, I'm still not sold on him. Um,
And he's
you're
not
telling me,
around.
yeah, you're telling me Rodgers, Bijan, Pitts, this loaded receiver group. You don't think Rodgers wouldn't have fun with that team? And even if he doesn't make it far in the playoffs, the fact that I don't see the Steelers going to the playoffs this year, the Falcons would have a better chance with him. Why not take that as your last gasp as your last season?
I don't know. Like, I think Pittsburgh has, figure not giving what Pittsburgh has in terms of weapons really a fair shake. Like, they got DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman as their starting boundary wide receivers. That's pretty good. Jalen Warren's a good running back who's very underrated. They got a good offensive line. Freiermuth is a very serviceable tight end. Like, I think Pittsburgh has a lot better weaponry than you're giving them credit for.
It just feels all middling. It feels like it could be good, but it feels meh.
You can't say about the receivers. Metcalf and Michael Pittman are both very good wide receivers.
More like
Is
Metcalf.
Freiermuth still there?
Freiermuth's still there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a sturdy tight end.
More like Freiermuth.
Who blocks and he doesn't, and he has got good hands. I like Freiermuth a lot.
Yeah, and a tight end. Wait, what? Ryan, what is your second ridiculous preseason take?
After watching my boy dice up the Kansas City Chiefs, my bold second prediction for this season is Ty Simpson not only start but win a playoff game
This year?
this year. Because I don't think Stafford's going to make it through the season.
That was spicy. I don't agree with you at all. But that was spicy. I like it. I like it
again.
I like it because it's bold. It's like my favorite. It's like my favorite brand of Cheetos, Flamin' Hot. But much like Flaming Hot Cheetos, it's not coming out well.
I was saying this. Stafford had an issue with his back last year. Who doesn't say that flares up at some point? He's 39 years old. Like, Stafford could go down with an injury late season. We've seen the Rams have to play John Wolford in a postseason game under McVay. This is the first. It's not the first time a Rams starting quarterback has missed a playoff game. And they had Jared Goff miss when he was in his mid-20s. You're just saying Stafford at 39 couldn't have some injury flare, and they're playing in the wild card game or stuff like that. Like, they somehow, some way, the season doesn't go the way we think it will for the Rams, because these super teams never pan out the way we always think they will. And they're playing. In Seattle is still as good as they've always been. The Rams are playing in a wild card game. Stafford's got some sort of back injury, or he's on his throwing game, but broken a thumb or a pinky. And Tyson's got to come in and start a playoff game for the Rams.
So I'm going to still say no, because I don't think Stafford has to do a lot this year. I think with the way that they have designed the defense could this could be okay, it's not the best comparison, but this could be a Broncos defense a la Russell Wilson, right, where they were basically Iowa, where it's like, okay, you're going to maybe score 14 on us, and all we have to do is put up 15. Right. And now, did Russell Wilson do that? No. But it could be literally, we'll just sit and park the bus, you can't get anywhere, and all we need is a touchdown.
The Rams' offense line is definitely not their strong point this year. Their starting right tackle left in free agency. Like their line is not what it was last year. Again, Stafford doesn't move very well in the pocket. Like I don't think the Rams are going to be able just to sit on teams 15-14. I think they're going to have to play some teams that will be able to put up points. Like we even saw this year with how good this Rams defense was. But Jared Verse is an all-world pass rusher. Let's just not throw shade on him just because he got traded for Myles Garrett. Like the Rams were still in some high-scoring games against Seattle, 35-34. They still got to play San Fran twice. Kyle Shanahan knows how to attack a McVay team. He's done it for years. There's a lot of teams, they're going to have to play the Bears, who have an explosive offense, the Lions, who have an explosive offense. There Green Bay, who's got an explosive offense. Like, the Rams have to play the Bills this year and the Patriots. Like, they're not going to be able to just sit on leads. They're going to have to air it out. And I'm just saying, like, there's a chance, Stafford being an older quarterback, and you have a weird injury that flares up before a wild card game. Like, anything can happen. But I think it's more along the lines of just how impressive Ty looked and how comfortable he looked in an McVay offense. It's kind of what I talked about pre-draft when it was my rationale for Ty Simpson going to Sean McVay and being a perfect fit. Because you saw how he looked in a very dumbed-down offense in McVay. Like, he executed to perfection. Like, McVay gets Ty Simpson in terms of what he does well. And, like, he could have Ty prepared to come in for a playoff game and look efficient. So, like, that's kind of where my mind goes. Do I think it's really going to happen? No. But, like, in a world where Stafford gets hurt, would I be surprised if Simpson comes in and wins a playoff game for the Rams? No, because I think he's the exact quarterback that McVay likes to have, a guy who knows how to distribute to the open guy who's not going to try and do too much. Be a civilian, not a superhero.
Okay, I understand the Jared Verse part, and that is correct. You're also forgetting they have Brandon Fisk. And also, they have a much better secondary this time around. So, yes, they lost on, but also having Trent McDuffie is going to do wonders for this. And if Aaron Donald does come back, I'm sorry, but this is going to be the best defense in the league by far.
I would not go by far. Because the Eagles were supposed to be the best defense by far when they had the dream team. And look what happened. They went 7-9.
Okay, that's a little bit different.
What's that, Matt?
I said, I, for one, accept your apology, Kyle.
Oh. I appreciate it.
Anywho, my final ridiculous preseason take as Kyle dies once again. I'm rooting for you, Kyle. Don't go light. I have to take a deep breath, gentlemen.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Give it to me. Say it. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I'm going to have to get used to eating different types of bird while getting used to eating a certain type of pastry, because I'm afraid I'm going to be eating crow with a side of humble pie. Because I am afraid, I'm genuinely afraid, that the New York Jets have found their next starting quarterback. And, like, actually, and I can't believe I'm saying it, it's not going to be right away, but I think Cade Klubnik is actually going to be the Jets starter, and I don't think it's going to be sad. I don't think it's going to be a Bryce Petty move. I don't think this is going to be like when they drafted Christian Hackenberg, as Kyle Christian Hackenberg's right there. But like
this guy gets it.
It was right there. I had to, but like, there's just too many. It's not just that there's too many positive things coming out of camp about Cade. It's just that, like, it's all very measured too. Like, it's not like they're saying, "Holy shit, I want him to marry my daughter and lead the franchise." Like, everything I'm reading, like, it's positive, but it's not like bullcrap, you know? like how Arizona talks about Carson Beck. It doesn't sound that much different from Cade Klubnik, which low-key kind of scares me because I want to be in the top few picks where we can draft a spicy QB. That's just me being selfish. But, I am afraid, though, that Cade might be good. And if Cade's good, then I have to buy a Cade jersey. I have to buy a Cade jersey. Because then this is the other thing that not enough people are talking about. That like low-key really makes me concerned that Cade might be good. And I don't and I'm gonna ask you guys if you noticed it. What's something about Cade that not everyone else has noticed that is a marker that he's good? You each get one guess. Ryan, what's yours?
Repeat the question.
What's something about Cade that no one else has mentioned that is a marker that he's good? It's a terrible question. I'm just gonna say it. So I'm just gonna not ask you guys the question. It was a terrible question. I don't know why I did it. I'm trying to be spicy. It's not working out.
Four-year starter. He's a
What?
4-year starter. He's a 4-year starter.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
Kyle, your turn.
He's got a club for an arm.
Nope. They gave him the number 10.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Chad Pennington.
You know who was number 10? Chad. They gave him Chad's number. Now, a lot of you are probably sitting there being like, Matt, the last person to wear 10 for the Jets was Alan Lazard. To which that I say,
The Green Lizard.
shh.
The actual Green Lizard.
Okay. But between like the positive and just like the very like measured positivity combined with the fact that he is wearing Chad's number, guys, I'm afraid that I've got a starting quarterback. And I'm afraid because I am just going to be comically wrong about Cade Klubnik.
So
I mean,
okay.
go ahead, Kyle.
No, Ryan, you go first.
I was gonna say, Klubnik was a 5-star recruit. We all like to forget that. He was a 5-star recruit. I think the top player in his class coming out, or at least the top quarterback coming out. So the tools have always been there. And for 1 year at Clemson, his junior year, he put it all together. And guess what happened going into his senior year? He was the projected number 1 overall pick.
He was not.
Like who was it? Was it Nussmeier? Was it? Some areas had Klubnik, some areas had Nussmeier. Depends on where you land in terms of scouting. He was one of the top 2 quarterbacks projected. A lot of mock drafts had him 1, Nussmeier 1. It was up for debate, but Klubnik, if he can put it all together, and that's a big if, because we've only seen it happen 1 time in his 4-year starting at Clemson, looks like a franchise caliber quarterback. He's got the arm. He's got the mobility that you want. He can make NFL throws. He reads the field well, but for whatever reason, 4 or 5 times a game, he has a brain fart and he just puts the ball where it doesn't belong and it becomes a turnover. If you can work that out of his game, because he's had it his entire career at Clemson, I think you do have a starting quarterback on your hands. But I worry that he went to the one organization that's not good at developing quarterbacks.
That's why I think it's going to work. That's the thing that scares me. That's the thing that scares me.
It shouldn't work because Aaron Glenn is not a starting NFL head coach. He shouldn't be. He should not be one of the top 32 head coaches in the NFL. Who's your offensive coordinator? Frank Reich. Again, it shouldn't work. But if it does, congrats, you got a guy who could be your franchise starter because he's got all the talent.
Someone check
and
because at this rate, Ryan just gave us the goal.
You're welcome. The tools are all there. We all haven't denied that his tools there. There's just something about his game that we've all agreed just really irritates us to watch him play. Because he gets sped up in the pocket, he makes bad decisions 4 or 5 times a game, but that junior year, man, that tape translates. So
I also think part of that was he was immediately following Trevor.
Yeah.
I know it was DJ, but he came in at the end. He came in part of the way through DJ's year, immediately following Trevor.
Yeah.
Which
So-
I think that helped, especially from people like me who called him Timu Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, it fits.
So-
But like, I kind of low key like it. I kind of low key agree with it,
Like,
which is great for us Bills fans. So thank you.
like that's the thing that scares me. I don't think he's gonna be like poo poo. Like I think there's a chance. It'll take a second, but like I think there's a chance he could be good. And if that happens, I'm just going to be both like I'm just going to be conflicted because I'm going to be ecstatic, but also just be like I talked so much crap about this guy. Like I need to never like I might have to stay in Colorado. I might not be able to get a job in New York.
Oh, you won't be able to.
Kyle,
So-
what say you?
Similar idea. I was the one. Don't forget that a couple of years ago, when we were having that junior year, and we were talking midway through the season, a sleeper idea was to put a flyer on Kay Klubnik for Heisman because of what they were doing in the ACC at that point. He was playing well. I think through like the first 5 or 6 games, he was playing very well, and he was putting up the numbers. And I think they had lost to like Georgia that first game or something like that, or LSU. And I was like, if they run the table, Kay Klubnik's going to be right there for Heisman. Now, did it work out? No. But first off, I would say, it's not his fault that his coach does not like to use the transfer portal to actually help his roster. And B, if we're going to pin the sins of his senior year in terms of how he played, then we have to do that for everybody. So Drew Aller did not play well. Garrett Nussmeier did not play well. Arch Manning didn't play well. Mendoza is the best out of a bunch of awesome. Ty Simpson didn't even play, I would say, remarkably well that year either. So
Julian didn't play well. Just saying.
Nice.
yeah. So for me, I feel like last year for everybody was kind of a wash. We've seen Cape flash a bunch of times, and honestly, like, look, with the roster that you have at QB, like, nothing against Geno Smith. Love a redemption story. He was great with the
Oh,
Seahawks.
he's so bad. It's over. It's over. It's over.
There's no
It's
reason
so
why you
over.
would start him unless you think that he is your worst chance to win games. And I'm sorry, but as a Jets fan, I don't even want 0-16 for you, buddy. Like, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
I don't want 0-16, and I don't even watch the Jets that much. Anywho, that's gonna wrap it up for
Nope. Because I told you guys I had pocket rockets.
Okay.
Oh, I have one last one too.
If we're going to go ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, guys, a friend of ours in Boston told us today that a certain wide receiver went 9 for 9.
Yep.
In practice. Now, guys, he did play a pretty steep secondary in that practice. So I'm sorry, Ryan. As a Bills fan, I know we love that he has the record, but my boldest prediction is A.J. Brown is going to break the catch percentage, the reception percentage record this year from Isaiah McKenzie, and he's going to have at least a 90% completion percentage, reception percentage.
It was Khalil Shakir, not Isaiah McKenzie.
No, it's Isaiah McKenzie.
Is it really Isaiah McKenzie?
He has 88 points. I just looked it up. 88.2. Now that is also 30 catches on 34 targets. The other one is 85%, which is Michael Thomas for 125 receptions on 147 targets. And what I am saying is A.J. Brown's going to have at least 90%.
Man,
Absolutely not happening.
All that to go 8-9, they missed the playoffs.
I have one final one as well.
All right.
By the middle of this season, the Cardinals will have given up on Marvin Harrison Jr. and traded him.
Wow. I like that. Remember when he was supposed to be like a Heisman like trophy winner and like the future of wide receivers in the NFL? How does he even look his dad in the eye?
Doesn't. Michael Wilson looks so much more explosive and much more composed and his routes are much more crisp. Like, he is the true number one, and I think they're going to get 70 cents on the dollar for him. I don't think they get a first-round pick for him.
Oh no, I think they got a fourth.
I think they'll get a second and a fourth for him.
Ew. Gross.
That's my boldest prediction.
That's crazy. I like that. That's spicy. Like I see. I could see that happening because just like he was supposed to be like, all right, goodbye, Larry Fitzgerald. Here's your replacement. Like he was supposed to be a guy, and he's just been like some guy. Also, like, damn, like how does he look his dad in the eye? His dad like is a violent person.
Yeah,
We don't talk about
like,
that.
No, we don't. We don't.
and it kind of goes to hand because I think if Arizona and Carson Beck does well, they just draft his replacement in Jeremiah Smith.
Ooh.
How would it feel for
and
Marvin
out with
Harrison
one
Jr.?
Ohio State guy, in with another.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think I kind of hope it happens because it's super spicy.
That is spicy. I like that.
All right.
Kyle, I want to end this show with your game because I know that your game
Yes.
is going to take a second. So, Kyle, let's play your game. It's your
All
turn,
right.
your time. So, go.
So, Ryan, you were not here last time when we did this, so Matt has seen it at least a little bit. We're playing Jeopardy. Can we see the
Okay.
screen?
Oh, we have a
no.
Oh, hold on.
1 second.
we have a
Don't look at the
screen.
answer.
Oh boy.
Oh no! Don't look at the answers. 1 second.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, I'm not looking.
I didn't.
Okay,
I'm
there
too
we
far
go.
away. I can't see it anyways.
I had to switch this anyways. There we go.
I
So
removed it.
we are doing. I will do this again. That would have been really bad for the game. All right.
For legal purposes, I did
Um,
not see any of the answers.
I didn't either.
So, all right. Let me know if you can see this.
I'm adding it to the
Is
stage
it
right
Working yet?
now. Boom. I see it.
I see it.
This works so much better than the program
cool.
last week.
So, we
Wow,
got
looks great.
This is where they at. So, we have 5 categories. We have NFL draft, as in like where the player where do they get drafted to? QB transfers, college QBs, college coaches. Now, Jay got tripped up on this. This is not NFL head coaches. These are coordinators. College coaches, NFL coaches, which is coordinators, and then NFL free agency. So where they're at. So Ryan, because you were not here last time, I'll let you pick the first category.
Wait, so which one did he get tripped up on? I just want to confirm before I.
College coaches.
make sure.
NFL coaches, because he thought it was head coaches.
Oh.
So it can be coordinators or anything like that,
Yeah. Yep.
and it's where they coached before, right?
Oh, no, where they are now. So all these are where
Where-
are they now?
Okay, I will start with NFL draft for 1,000.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, you're a whore. You're gonna get that.
Ryan, where is Nicholas Singleton?
Oh man, where is he?
I don't even know who the fuck
Ooh,
you came up
Penn
with.
State.
The Penn,
It's Penn
running
State.
back.
Penn State running.
The Penn State
Oh
running back.
man. Oh, Nick Singleton, where did you get drafted? That was just gonna be wrong with the one name that says that. Is he with the Eagles?
He is not with the Eagles. Matt, where is he?
He's with the Detroit Lions.
The Jags.
Nope. He
The
is
Jags.
with the Titans.
Titans. Wow.
Not even close.
Wow. Okay.
He's with the Titans.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Matt, you are up.
All right. QB transfers 600.
All right. Matt, where is Alberto Mendoza?
Oh, that's easy. He's at Georgia Tech.
Oh, yes, he is at Georgia Tech.
Nice.
And he's excited.
All right. All right. Ryan, you are up.
Shouldn't the winner get it right? Keep going. That's how Jeopardy usually works.
That was
No,
Jeopardy.
we're just gonna
He's
go back.
where he at.
Ah,
We're just
okay.
going to go back and forth. to make it easy.
Draft for 400.
All right, Ryan. Where is Jacob Rodriguez?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh my God! Why am I drawing a blank on where he is? Oh Jesus Christ! You know where he is, Matt?
Yeah, I know exactly where he is.
You're probably gonna get this. It's Detroit, right?
Nope.
I'm trying to think.
Matt, where is he?
He went in the second round to the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Okay.
Yes, he did.
Nicely done.
Yeah, they're really they're really excited about him. They think he's probably going to be a captain of their defense eventually.
All right, Matt, you are up.
QB transfers 400.
All right, Matt. Where is Austin Simmons?
Oh fuck.
The Ole Miss quarterback that was supposed to be good before Trey Chambers.
I know who he is. Didn't he follow Lane to LSU?
He did not.
Damn it!
Oh.
Right. Yes, he is in the SEC. Though.
He is in the SEC. Oh, did he?
That's gonna figuratively kill me because I have no clue where he could be.
Did he transfer to Arkansas?
He did not. He is at Missouri.
Really? I was not gonna get that. Oh, that poor guy. He is gonna kill that boy.
Okay.
Ryan, you are up.
NFL coaches for 600.
All right, Ryan. Where is Sean Mannion?
Sean Mannion is the offensive coordinator for the Eagles.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yes, he is.
Like former Oregon State quarterback.
Our boy from Oregon State.
Dude.
Former Minnesota Viking.
Yep.
He was the quarterback when the Rogers brothers were there, right? Jaquiz and
Yes, he was. Jaquiz and oh Jesus, what's his name?
Was it Jacory?
No, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
But like, oh my God! Like, I thought for a second that Oregon State team was going to make a BCS bowl. Like, I thought they were going to be like the 9-3 team that's like spicy, that like somehow beats an 11-1 team. I love.
And they were not.
I'm done. I'm sorry, Kyle.
All good. There you go.
QB
Talk
transfers.
where do you want to go though, Matt?
QB transfers 200.
All right, Matt. Where is DJ Lagway?
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
I don't know. He's definitely not at Florida.
He did transfer. Oh God, who is it?
I can't believe that this is a 200 because I don't actually know where he is.
Take a stab in the dark.
Tulane.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Nope. He is.
I didn't guess, Kyle.
Baylor.
Oh, thank you, Kyle. I didn't get a chance to guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said I don't either.
DJ Lagway is at Baylor.
I'm sorry.
I get the point, so I didn't get a chance to guess.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. I still get the point.
You said that was your guess. My bad. All right, there we go. I'm sorry, Matt.
It's all good.
I
was gonna say he deserves the points. Responsible on this show, Kyle. Remember, responsible.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go.
Still the coach then. Somehow.
Jeez. I will go NFL coaches 200.
All right, Ryan. Where is Matt Nagy?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know this too. Matt Nagy. He was in Kansas City last year. He did not return.
Good.
Give me a minute. I know. Give me a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know Oh my God! Hold on. He went with a new head coach. Give me a second. Oh my God. Oh geez, where did he go? You know what, Matt? Well, I forget. I'm gonna guess Arizona. I know it's wrong.
He is not in Arizona.
I know it's wrong. Where is he, Matt?
He's in New York with the
It's the Jets. Oh, it's the Giants.
Giants.
Yep.
Oh my God, it is the Giants.
And all of the Giant fans think he's gonna fix Dart.
Good luck.
They all think it was a great hire. They all think he's gonna fix him. I'm like, you fools. You fools.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God. It like I'm not joking. Like their genuine reaction was that they're okay with it. I'm like, that fucking sucks.
It's like, did you not
You're
just
okay
see the
with
Chiefs
Matt
last
Nagy?
year?
What?
It's like, did you not just see the Chiefs last year?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
have
horrific.
you not watched the Chiefs the last 3 years? Even that year when they won the fucking Super Bowl, their offense was poo-poo.
Did y'all watch Chicago?
Like, god damn. Like, it was awful. And he had 2 kicks at the can with quarterbacks there. Jesus. All right, my turn.
Matt, it's your turn? Yeah.
QB transfers 800.
I'm sensing a pattern. Matt, where is Michael Hawkins Jr.?
Why do I keep picking a stupid ass category?
For those who don't remember, Michael Hawkins Jr. was that Oklahoma quarterback who stepped up for a minute when
I remember that.
Our favorite
guy. Our favorite.
Mateer.
Yep.
Here, my boy.
He apparently got fucking shredded.
Yeah, we did.
Did he go to Duke?
He did not go to Duke.
Damn.
My guess, I think it's wrong. TCU.
No, but you're in the right conference. It is West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Oh,
That makes sense.
he sounds.
I figured it might be a Big 12.
Isn't that where Rich Rod is right now? Am I getting that wrong?
Oh man,
Is Rich Rod
Ryan, pick a category as I look that up because now I need to know.
NFL free agency 400. Wow.
He still is.
All right, where is Cole Strange? Yep.
Oh, what? Oh, my God. Oh, man. Is he with Jacksonville?
He is not.
Jacksonville? I have no idea where Cole Strange is. Wow. Matt, where's Cole Strange?
The Minnesota Vikings.
Nope, he is trying to save the Chargers.
Oh, that fits. That fits.
Bitch.
That does fit. That's dumb.
All right. Matt, where are you going?
NFL Draft 200.
All right. Matt, where did Garrett Nussmeier go?
Oh, come on. I know where that's one. I know this one.
What's a stupid team?
Stupid team. That would fit.
You got.
Come on, Matt, because I know the answer if you don't got it.
He definitely didn't go to the Bills because you guys would have been talking about him by now.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do that. I know that. Because you guys also would have been pissed off that you drafted him in the first place.
I wouldn't have hated it.
Kyle would have liked it for lulz, but he wouldn't have actually liked it.
We eventually need someone to replace Josh Allen at some point.
We do.
Not now. He's not in the AFC East. No, I don't think he went there. That's too stupid.
You got to guess?
I'm just settling on this. I don't think it's right because it would seem too stupid. Is he on the Bengals?
He is not.
Nope.
Ryan, where is he?
He was a 7th-round draft pick of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, he was.
If he didn't injure his damn foot, man.
He would have been a 1st-round pick.
Dude, if he didn't hurt his foot and if Brian Kelly didn't try to ruin his life, he probably would have been. Yeah, he would have been a 1st-round pick. He would have been like one of those 6'1" quarterbacks that like people aren't afraid of them being 6'1". All right,
Ryan, where are you going?
Let's do free agency for 200.
All right. Ryan, where did Isaiah Likely go?
The New York Football Giants.
He did. Yep.
Yes, he did.
Fucking bitch ass.
All right, we got a tie game.
I love the move.
Nah, like it's a good move for them. I just hate them.
Yeah.
I just hate them. College coaches for 200.
Matt,
Please.
where is Pat Fitzgerald?
Oh, he just got rehired by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just got rehired. Oh, he's at Michigan State.
Yes, he is, and he is
Nice.
going to do so bad.
Dude, they're gonna be they are going
He's
to
be so bad for them.
They are gonna go 7-5 one year, and people are gonna think he's fixed them, forgetting that he got fired in a major scandal.
Yep. All right, Ryan, where are we going?
Let's do NFL draft for 6.
All right. Ryan, who drafted D'Angelo Pons?
Oh, yeah, D'Angelo Pons. Oh, man.
D'Angelo Pons, drafted by Jeremiah Lakes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
If it helps, it's cornerback out of Indiana.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. I'm not 100% sure. I think he went. It just feels right. It feels like a Dan Campbell. Like it feels like the Lions. But I don't think it's right.
Not the Lions.
Yeah, I
Matt,
figured,
do
but
you know
it'd be
where
such
he
a perfect fit.
The Bears.
Matt, you're gonna hate yourself. He's
Is
with
he on the
Jets.
Jets? Oh, that's fun.
Wow,
Look. I promise.
that's embarrassing.
Eh,
That's embarrassing.
not really, man. Jets suck. Like, look, I objectively want my team to do well, but like, I don't believe in rooting on lipstick on a pig.
That's fair.
Speaking of metaphors, college coaches 400.
All right, Matt, where is Brian Hartline?
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, that's an easy one. He's the head coach of USF, South Florida, the Bulls.
Damn it, my boys.
Yeah, he like
Oh,
this year.
It's
This
supposed
year,
to be easy. 400. Yeah.
I know. I love Brian Hartline.
This year they're gonna be a little farty because he's a new coach, but like I think they're low key fixed because like apparently he's really good at play calling and
I mean,
apparently
they
he
did
at
put
recruiting.
a good. They got a good transfer
I love-
quarterback, if I remember correctly.
He did. I love both my teams getting transfer quarterbacks. Drew Meestemaker heading to Oklahoma State. So hyped for that one. All right.
You're a little behind. Where are you going to pick?
I am a little behind. Let's see. Let's go. NFL coach is 400.
All right, Ryan. where is Jonathan Gannon?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jonathan Gannon. Oh, man, where is Gannon? Is he in Chicago?
He is not in Chicago. I'm double checking just because I can't remember the answers, but I'm almost certain it's not. Yep, he's not with the Bears.
Okay.
I thought he became the defensive coordinator of the. Is he the new defensive coordinator
Of
of
who?
the? Is he the defensive coordinator of the Colts?
It is the Colts.
No, he's the
Oh,
defensive coordinator
wow.
of the Packers.
The Packers.
Oh, I had.
I was in the right division. Damn it.
I forgot he gets Micah. God damn it.
I was in the right division. Me. So bad.
All right, Matt, you're up.
All right. Give me college coaches 600.
All right, Matt, where is Neil Brown?
Who?
Is he still the Houston head coach?
Yes, I think he answered.
I don't know if Kyle's delayed or not.
He might be delayed.
Yeah.
What's going on? I asked, where's Neil Brown?
And I answered.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, he thought you were delayed.
Houston.
I didn't hear it. What did you say, Matt?
Houston.
Not Houston, but
Damn
you're in
it.
the right state.
Oh, is he at? This is $1,000. Oh,
800.
800. Okay, is he at? If you're in the right state, I'm gonna take it just a wild stab. Like, is he at UTSA?
No, I thought you had it. He's at North Texas.
Ah, that's right.
Oh,
I was in the right conference.
I was not gonna get that. I didn't know that he went there. That's a
because the guy from North Texas went to Oklahoma State.
yeah. He's on the Cowboys now with what
Mr. Maker.
Yeah, that guy. That kid's good.
He's gonna be real good. All right. I guess I'll finish up the 600s. NFL 3 and Chiefs for 6.
All right. To potentially tie. Where's Hendon Hooker?
Good lord, dude. I didn't even know. Good lord.
It's going to be really.
I love Hendon Hooker. Oh, Hendon Hooker.
He was by the Lions.
He was with the Lions. Yeah. Where is he now? Oh, jeez. Team that needs a backup. Who do we think needs a backup? Is he in Miami?
He's not in Miami, but it's in the AFC. I'll give Matt that. It's in the AFC.
Great.
15 others. The Texans.
Good, yes.
Oh, you were so close.
It's Indy.
He's never going to play because he's with the Titans.
Oh, it sucks.
The Titans. That made sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, he went home. That makes sense. Well, home, where his fucking college is.
All right. We got a few more.
QB transfer is 1,000.
Oh, Matt, I'm so happy you picked this one. Matt, where's Pop Watson?
I don't even know who that is. That's not a real player.
Is that the human?
That's not a real football player.
Is it the UMass
He
quarterback?
is the UMass.
That's not a real football player.
Yes, he is.
No, Kyle, you're making that name up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the UMass quarterback.
Not a real football player.
Did
Yep.
you not see the screen?
Do we guess?
No, he heard you. He's being facetious.
I am being facetious. That sounds like a guy you get made in like the transfer portal of college football 26. Not a real player.
Yes, the UMass finally got a transfer quarterback.
Yeah, he was like the best
All right,
high school
Ryan,
quarterback
what's your-
out of Massachusetts like 2 years ago or something like that.
Wow. All right. Did you guess, Matt?
I did. I got it right.
Where was it?
It was UMass.
UMass.
Oh, where did Pop? Where did he go? Where was he before?
He was at.
He was at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he was at Tech.
Okay. NFL draft 800.
All right. Ryan, where did Harold Perkins Jr. go?
The linebacker from LSU. Oh. Man, Harold Perkins.
Yeah, I was really hoping he was going to go much higher, but he didn't.
He went like the 7th round. Oh, you almost undrafted. Oh man. Where did Harold Perkins go? Harold Perkins. Did he go to the Vikings?
He did not go to the Vikings.
What school did he go to?
He was LSU.
LSU.
He was like the consensus, like All-American preseason All-American.
Is he a Saint?
Oh, so close, Matt. He is a Falcon.
Falcons. I should have said Falcons. Damn. Should have said Falcons.
Okay. College
right,
coaches.
Matt.
800.
Matt, what school is Bobby Petrino at?
Oh, he's the offensive coordinator for Billy Boy at UNC.
I can't hear you. What?
He's the offensive coordinator at North Carolina.
There we go. Yes.
Wow. I got
Yeah.
no shot in this game. God, Carl's just killing me.
No, you just have to go. You just got to go perfect. You got to get perfect.
That's not.
You
It's,
have a chance.
it's definitely not going to happen. Okay, let's go. NFL coach is 1,000.
That UMass question fucking saved my life.
It did.
All right. Ryan, where's Gus Bradley?
Gus Bradley. He's still in the NFL.
Yes, he is.
He's one
He's
of
in
those
the
guys.
NFL.
He's like one of those guys though that like isn't he like actually a good coordinator? Like he's actually a really good coordinator. He just was a terrible head coach.
He's a good coordinator. Oh man, he was in Jacksonville. Gus Bradley. Is he in Tennessee?
Ryan, you are absolutely correct.
Bang!
He's one of the
Titans.
ball boys.
That's why I was like, he's a bald boy.
See, you still got a chance.
Maybe.
Can I do college coaches for 1,000?
Oh, right, Matt, you're gonna be so heavy with this name. Tell me where Gary Patterson is.
Oh, fuck me.
TCU, he at TCU coach? Wow.
He's not there anymore though.
I know.
Because it's Sonny Dykes, but that's not who you asked for. You asked for Gary Patterson.
Gary Patterson.
Yep.
I don't think it's right, but the only thing that's popping into my head is Fresno State.
He's not at Fresno.
Is that like the right conference, Kyle?
No.
I will say no. So he is in a power conference.
He's in a power conference.
He's not a head coach.
Not a head coach. Has he been at the? Oh, so he just transferred to the school, right?
Oh,
Is
God.
I
he?
think so. Not too long ago.
If he's on the coaching staff that I think he's on, Ryan, if you say the name, I'm going to be very sad.
Is he? I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but is he on the coaching staff for the Utah Utes?
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't say that.
Probably wrong.
You were so close, Ryan.
Fuck!
USC.
USC! Damn it!
Really? I didn't know that.
Damn it! Utah felt right for some reason.
USC, like him being there because they've had a really hard time with defense. That makes them real.
That makes sense. And I thought Utah had him because they were so good defensively. All right, 3 questions left. All right, let's go. NFL coaches for 1,000.
Ryan.
Oh boy.
Where is Tommy Reese?
Boston College boy Tommy Reese. He's a quarterback's coach right now. I know that, or is he no C? Tommy Reese. Oh man, Tommy Reese. That sounds familiar. Tommy Reese. Is he the quarterback's coach in Denver?
He is not. He's an offensive coordinator somewhere.
Let me have it.
Oh wow. Go ahead, Matt.
He's the offensive coordinator for Kevin Stefanski in Atlanta.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Wow. Good for him.
NFL free agency 1,000, just because I know I'm going to get it wrong.
All right. Elijah Moore.
Oh my lord.
Um,
I'm happy with this one.
Anyone gonna get that right?
is he in San Francisco?
He's not in San Francisco.
Right? Is that the right conference, Kyle?
It is the right conference.
He's in the NFC. Oh man, got me on some Dodge.
He's in like a hodgepodge wide receiver room, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. that sucks.
Yeah.
The only other
Is he with the Packers?
He's not with the Packers. He's with the Eagles.
Oh wow.
Really? I
don't
would
hate
never
that.
guess the Eagles.
I don't hate that for him.
All right. Ryan, before I give the last one, there was one that I gave last week that neither of them got, and I'm very curious if you knew where this particular person is. Our favorite ex-cornerback from a couple years ago. What's his face? Our first-round pick from Florida State.
Kyer Elam?
You know where he is?
He was with the Cowboys. I don't think he's with the Cowboys right now because he signed a contract somewhere. Kyer, where are you? What teams did they guess last week? Do you remember?
I forget, but you're gonna laugh at the name.
Of the team he's on?
Yeah.
Is it a team I wouldn't expect?
It kind of makes sense.
Kyer Elam. Press corner. Not very good until he's got to go to a man corner scheme. Oh, man. AFC or NFC?
AFC.
AFC. It's not the Chiefs, is it?
It is the Chiefs.
Oh, I love it. Of course it's the Chiefs.
They bring in Elam.
That's that is so fitting. Does Matt get the reason why we say it's so fitting?
Question.
Matt, do you know why that's fitting?
Genuinely no.
I'll do it after. So the Chiefs jumped us for McDuffie, and we had to settle for Elam.
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, you guys talked about that before. Yeah. Oh, Kyle talked about that last
All right,
week.
Ryan, where's Amir Abdullah?
Oh man, he's still in the football league. He was with the Raiders last year, I think.
He was, dude. That's awesome. Good for him.
He was with the Raiders
I
last
feel
year.
like he's like if Todd Zeal was a running back.
Kyle, you good? A little sick over there?
I'm here.
Yep. Amir Abdullah. He feels like a Washington Commander, but I don't think it's right.
He's not a commander. Matt, where's Abdullah?
Is he in Chicago?
He's not in Chicago. He's
Dolphins?
with the Jags.
The Jags. Oh, one of my Jags stuff would have finally been right.
That's funny.
But with 4,600 points,
Matt.
reclaims his title.
Oh yeah, congrats. Woo!
And on that winning note, let's wrap this up because I have to be a good boy and go to bed. And also, Kyle, I gotta be honest. I just want you to go to bed.
Seriously, go get some sleep.
Yeah, dude, you coughing is fine. You're not because you're coughing. It's because I love you and I need you to get better. Because if you die, then I will
appreciate
kill
that.
myself.
Don't do that.
I won't. That last part was very much a joke. I am not suicidal. Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We have fun here. I look forward to your letters. Anyway, Ryan, thank you for joining. As always, Ryan, where can the people find you online? And is there anything you want to plug?
Find me at Ryan12490. Nothing to plug, and I'm going to keep saying it till it starts. We are T-minus 3 weeks to the NFL season. My favorite time of year. And also shout out if you want to kind of learn about some of the prospects I mentioned about this really high-end draft class coming up. Check out NFL Stock Exchange. They got you covered all their summer scouting, all the players to look out for the upcoming year. Potentially for some people, your team might be drafting if you wind up having a bad year. They put out great content. So you love the draft. You want to know who's coming up as the next stars of the NFL. Give them a check. I think you'll really like them.
All right. And Kyle, thank you for joining. As always, please get better. But also, Kyle, while you're getting better, please tell us where can the people find you online? And is it
Yep. MusicFan77. Once I'm better, I'll have another couple of videos coming out. But in the meantime, a few things. We talked about a lot of football, regular football, but college football is also starting in about less than 2 weeks at this point. So keep an eye out for that. I'll have a couple other album recommendations next time, but one that I want to have you guys keep an eye out for. There's a band called Green Carnation. They're like a progressive metal band, and they've been putting out a 3-part series. One they put out in September of last year, one in February or March of this year. They have another one coming out in September. The first one's all right. The second one's really good, part 2. So check out this trilogy because there's another one coming out in September. And then also just a small thing. If you like what we did for the Jeopardy thing, you betcha I'm going to have one for when we start the NBA and college basketball season because I'm already looking into some of this stuff and it's going to be really fun. Sneak peek. I'm definitely going to do one about players who had famous fathers in college basketball or the NBA, and we're definitely going to be throwing in there some college coaches who previously either played or were players. Because I saw a video of one particular George Mason head coach who is, if you guys don't know this, he was on the George Mason upset team with UConn. He's currently the guy who is coaching George Mason right now. So
is it Jai Lewis?
No, what was
he's the head coach of Miami.
What's his name? Tony something?
I know who you're talking about.
I know.
So I remember who you're talking about.
Okay. All right. And you can find me at Schmetty_B on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at the Sports Yammer 1 and on the YouTube page, the Sports Yammer. I got sports kicking up this week and next week. So these next 2 weeks will be a little bit busy. We're going to be back going forward. We're going to be Tuesdays, 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain Time. Yeah, the next 2 weeks, just bear with me. Bear with me, and then we'll be on a more normal schedule. Until then, always remember, folks, fight back against those with Dunning-Kruger. Dark Alignment is a hoax. Don't just strategize. Remember to empathize. I will see you next week, baby birds.